run through for everyone who hasn't checked out the Newswire today. And we are going to do this. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. Alright, so let's check out the Newswire, guys. Red Dead Online, world updates, new missions, poker, and the road ahead. Today's update to Red Dead Online brings a host of new gameplay, including new cooperative story missions, free roam activities, and the addition of poker alongside a range of updates, improvements that strengthen and stabilize the foundational world of the Red Dead Online experience. A massive thank you to everyone who participated during the beta period. Your feedback has been instrumental in helping us fine-tune the game so far, with many of your suggestions implemented in today's update, and we will continue to implement more of your feedback in the future updates to come. This is so exciting, guys. This is just the beginning. The future of Red Dead Online not only includes improvements to the core elements of the world to make every aspect of the game fun for all kinds of players, but also brand new experiences that establish a deeper, more immersive connection to the world and your character. New Land of Opportunities co-op missions. The revenge saga of Jessica Leclerc continues today with new missions for both honorable and dishonorable players in a Land of Opportunities. After the epic showdown in Fort Mercer concluded the last series of missions, players will help Miss Leclerc get closer to the truth behind the murder of her husband. Ooh. In the more honorable gunslinger path, battle the De Lobos gang and help Marshal Tom Davies save Valentine and his own neck. Ooh, is he about to get hanged? In the Outlaw Strand, outwit lawmen to assist Samson Finch in a highway robbery and pull off a daring, high-stakes theft at the Saint Denis Bank. Both paths lead to a rendezvous in Blackwater with a dangerous adversary. Don't tell me this is going to be the Blackwater heist, dude. That would be insane. So we have new free roam missions as well. Free roam missions also expand today with new characters from the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 and a variety of new and diverse mission types. Bring your posse to meet with Thomas, the skiff captain, down in the bayou for some honest work, or visit the disconcertingly hospitable Aberdeen pig farmers to get your hands extremely dirty, and look out for more characters to appear soon. So it looks like some Stranger Mission characters will be drip fed. Posse versus challenges. Competitive fishing is now available on demand in one of 3 new Posse versus challenges. Posse leaders can simply use the player menu to trigger an intra-posse competitions to reel in the biggest catch before the timer runs out in the biggest fish contest, down the most flying birds in the bird shooting contest, or gather the most plants in the herb picking contest. New dynamic events. As you make your way across the frontier, you may happen across townsfolk and travelers in need of assistance, or opportunists looking to prey on lone riders. Stay sharp and keep an eye out. Many of these encounters offer XP, honor, cash, and even gold rewards. This is probably the coolest part. This is something that was talked about in my live stream last night, and now everyone's freaking out. Poker, guys. Poker has returned. Let me just catch up on the chat. So I will catch up on the chat in a moment. Holy crap. There's this. Look how long this Newswire is, guys. It's crazy long. So so poker. Visit poker tables at towns and outposts across the map to challenge your friends to a private invite-only game of Hold'em, or raise the stakes and take a seat at a public table where the buy-ins and rewards are even higher. All poker tables seat up to 6 players, available in 5 locations. These 5 locations are Blackwater, Saint Denis, Tumbleweed, Valentine, and Flatneck Station. Who's hyped for this? Oh my god, look at these. Look at this. Wow. This is going to be insane, dudes. This is going to be crazy. I am so hyped. Drop a like if you guys are hyped for this stuff. Overrun Showdown Mode. Mark your territory and lay claim to as much land as you can, working your way behind enemy lines to capture territory from your opponents while defending what's yours. Whoever holds the most land at the end of this new Showdown Mode wins. The LeMat Revolver. Look at that thing. It has returned, guys. The LeMat Revolver is finally here, and it looks beautiful. Boasting a 9-round revolving chamber and a secondary barrel for single buckshot round. Switch between rapid-fire bullets and a devastating shotgun shell on the fly with the new LeMat Revolver, now available for purchase from the Wheeler Ross & Company catalog. So it's available right now. It's not going to be drip-fed. It's available today. More clothing items and emotes are also available, featuring some highly requested clothing options, including ponchos. Ponchos are here, pattern bandanas, and more, as well as new emotes such as the throat slit and flip-off. All right, sweet. I want to cop those new emotes. New inventory will be coming and going often, so check the catalog frequently to see what's in stock week to week. In addition, all players who jump into Red Dead Online this week will get a gift of 15 gold bars and see a 25% increase of XP on a Land of Opportunities missions, free roam missions, showdown modes, races, and free roam events. Treasure hunters will also find 25% extra cash and gold in chests containing them. All Ultimate Edition owners will also get a gift of $100 in Red Dead Online cash and the throat slit emote for free. Holy crap. Herbert Moon coming in with the 2, man. Thank you so much. Let's get some Herbert Moon hype in the chat, guys. Playing styles, as outlined in an earlier post previewing some of today's editions, this update brings the option to choose how you interact with players inside the world of Red Dead Online via offensive and defensive playing styles in the player menu. The offensive playing style is set as the default and how most players traditionally interact in free roam, free to engage in hostile contact with other players if you are prepared to accept the potential consequences. The defensive playing style is for those players who would rather explore the world in free roam than engage in conflict with others, and is designed to let other players know that you don't want to tangle with them, and as well as minimize opportunities for griefing. At the same time, defensive players will not be alerted to PvP free roam missions and cannot be pulled into them while in defensive mode, allowing them to go about their business as freely as possible. Players in defensive mode will be indicated by a shield icon, will take reduced damage from enemy players, cannot be lassoed, melee attacked, executed, or even targeted with auto-aim. Defensive players will also be excluded from being targeted in PvP-related missions such as player assassination. Those who attack defensive players receive hefty penalties via the hostility system, while players who initiate conflict while in defensive mode will be instantly pulled out of defensive mode and also receive similar hostility penalties. The hostility system. Today's update also builds on the player radar and visibility improvements introduced in February to create a smarter and more responsive approach to mitigating griefing behavior. The hostility system tracks aggressive behavior across both playing styles, making hostile players visible to others and helping to balance the needs of players who want to get away from others who habitually attack or kill during unstructured free roam gameplay. As before, player blips change color, beginning dark blue and transitioning to dark red as their hostility play persists. A bright red blip indicates an enemy. With today's update, players will never receive hostility or bounty increases for defending themselves against a player who is blipped as an enemy or for killing high hostility players. If a player attacks another player, they will not be marked as an enemy to everyone, but rather to the attacked player only, and that player who will not receive a penalty for firing back. Okay. You can view your current hostility level through the player menu. As you become more hostile, you become more visible on other players' radars at longer distances and will respawn further and further away from your point of death. At the highest level of hostility, you will respawn in a different region. Ooh, so you'll just like get totally booted out of that area of the map. Hostility increases do not apply within structured events such as free roam events, free roam missions, showdowns, and races. Engaging in PvP behaviors related to free roam missions will not incur hostility increases, while the offensive playing style, however, attacking other players not engaged in the activity will cause your hostility level to increase. Dude, how much more is left? Jesus. Wow. Balancing and improvements. In order to improve the overall gameplay experience, we've made some significant changes to Red Dead Online. They've removed the auto-aim headshot tracking on enemy players only. This subtle but important change affects the way players can earn headshots against rival players. While auto-aim still tracks the center mass of the enemy player, you will no longer be able to simply flick up on the right stick to gain a headshot. This makes earning headshots slightly more challenging, which in turn makes competitive gameplay of Showdown series more rewarding and balanced. Never Without One is going to be the most overpowered ability card in the game right now. You heard it here, folks. Put on Never Without One as your ability card if you haven't been using it. Now with this, oh yeah, it's done. This is great. This is a fantastic thing. You know why? Because this is going to be more like Red Dead Redemption 1 shooting now. I'm so excited for that. Faster weapon swaps and instant projectile lighting. We've increased the speed of weapon swaps across the board, including instant projectile lighting to make throwing fire bottles and dynamite faster. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. New control scheme. First-person shooter number 2. In response to community feedback, we've added a new control scheme. This allows our FPS layout, but moves sprint R to R1 and crouch to X. This option is available in both Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. Okay, I know people were remapping their buttons for that, so now Rockstar just made it a new control layout. Daily challenge updates. In response to your feedback, we've removed all PvP-related daily challenges from free roam and added a number of new daily challenges, including rewards, including challenge streaks with progressively increasing gold rewards. New awards. Several new awards in free roam have been added, including awards associated with the latest gameplay. Oh, this is a mouthful, dudes. Global signal timers. Players tackling free roam missions will have a bit more flexibility to operate with an increased gold signal timer and reduced range at which players are signaled. Press charges. When a lower hostility player is killed without retaliating, they will have an option to press charges during the respawn period, which will enforce an increase on their attacker's hostility and bounty value. Press charges is not available if you are at a high hostility player or marked as an enemy to the player who killed you. Horse specialty selection. You can now use the player menu to preset which of your owned horses you would like to use in free roam, races, showdown modes, and more. Okay, so they added that. That's good. Increased gold payouts. We've adjusted the economy again to increase gold payouts across the board, with most gold earning activities now awarding up to double the previous amount. Starting today for a limited time, players will also receive 1 gold bar per rank they progress. Ha! Let's go! To see a comprehensive list of fixes as part of today's update, including a new HDR cinematic mode for both story mode and Red Dead Online, visit the dedicated Rockstar support page and check out the new Red Dead Online official site, which includes resources for new players, including details on existing game modes, features, plus integrated tracking via the social club and more. Exclusive PlayStation Plus offer for PS4 players without PlayStation Plus subscription. You'll be able to play Red Dead Online as part of a specialty bonus period from now until May 27th. Holy crap, almost 2 weeks. All PS4 players will see new early access content coming soon. Keep an eye out on the PlayStation blog. What's next? In the weeks ahead, more additions in Red Dead Online include new free roam characters as well as new showdown modes and lots more. This includes new free roam missions and clothing for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One next week on May 21st, along with PS4 early access content. Keep an eye on the PlayStation blog. Then on May 28th, look for the new Head for the Hills showdown mode, Wild Animal Kills competitive free roam challenge, and more, followed by the Public Enemy showdown mode and Railroad Baron free roam event, where players capture cars on a moving train on June 4th. And on June 11th, updates include the Sports of Kings showdown mode, plus new limited-time permanent clothing additions to the company catalog. Also, keep an eye out for weekly bonuses of Red Dead Online cash and gold gifts, increased payouts, care packages, exclusive gifts, and more. Rockstar is keeping up the free rewards here in Red Dead Online. Coming this summer, this is what we can plan for in the summer. Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector. Are these like playing like paths you can go on? With the foundation of Red Dead Online now established, future updates will offer new ways to fully inhabit your character as you progress in multiple roles and you carve out your own place on the frontier. Starting this summer, players will also be able to take on the first 3 of a series of new roles. So they're coming out with more than this. Track down wanted criminals as a bounty hunter, search the world for treasure, and other exotic items to sell as a collector, or build a business at camp as a trader, and more. Oh my god. Each new role will come with a range of unique gameplay along with a host of new outfits, weapons, and other rewards to earn. Players will have the option to focus on a specific role to advance quickly and unlock each role's unique attributes, or simultaneously progress across multiple roles as you play naturally to create your own unique character path throughout the frontier. Experience Red Dead Online full release now to familiarize yourself with the world and prepare for the launch of these new roles this summer. Stay tuned for more information soon, guys. This is it. This is Red Dead Online full release. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. This is, honestly, I don't even know what to say. Just drop a like and let's go. Let's jump into this, boys. Oh my gosh. Wait, highlight creation failed. Please try again. What's going on here? Is it? Hello?